Hello everybody, welcome for a nice session. Welcome everyone. Please don't forget to like this button before we start. It takes nothing from you to just smash this like button. Please just press this. For everyone who is here right now, welcome to the session. Thank you so much for being here today. We are going to be analyzing the market. We are going to be analyzing Bitcoin. Okay, for sure, Bitcoin. What is happening right here? I did a very nice session mentioning very nicely in one of my last videos what is going to happen, and it didn't happen. The thing that I mentioned, that we should break this upper line resistance. I haven't changed anything right here. I haven't changed a single thing on my chart. Everything you want, everything you see right here is what I have been drawing in my last video. Okay, nothing technically changed. Okay, this is the day chart for Bitcoin. As you can see, as far as you can see right here, hello, welcome everyone. I see, guys, that you are wondering what is the future of Bitcoin right now. What is going to happen? Are we going on a bear market? So please just write something if you are expecting us to break all the way down what I mentioned in my last video, or if we are just going through a correction and then all the way up to 100, 200,000. I don't know what you want, what you feel, and what you are expecting. So please write down on the chat what you are expecting, because I would like also to see what the majority of you is thinking about. Okay, just write if you are bullish or bearish, what is happening. Just this, all I want to see is what you guys are expecting, not something bad. You just write down what you're expecting. Please like this video. I'm doing this session because everyone asked for it in the Telegram group. Telegram is very nice. It's going very nice. Thank you so much, guys, for being there. We are a very nice community. I hope you enjoy. So I would like to give you some time to write if you're bullish or bearish, and please just write something down. I'm coming very soon back. We have crazy things to watch, crazy things that they are happening. People get liquidated, people are going on kamikaze trades. That's not looking good. We are gonna speak about psychology on trading. We are gonna speak about what is happening, how people are reacting, and we are also gonna go through of what is my expectation regarding this market right now, the volatility, what in the world is happening, and how we could start trading, enter inside in a trade, major trade or not. Okay, so please give this thumbs up button, just press this, smash this like button so we can get as much as we can. We are going to be analyzing very nicely the market. We are going to be watching very nice things, as I said before. Please let me know what you think about this market and what is going to come in your opinion. Okay. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for the answers. Thank you for everything. So let's go directly to the chart to see what is happening in the logarithmic growth curves right here for Bitcoin and BLX chart. As you can see right here, guys, we are perfectly getting rejected in the middle line right here. So what is going on is actually massive, okay? We are getting rejected as far as you can see directly in the middle line of the logarithmic growth curves. So what's the whole thing right here? What we should expect? This was a major level to watch, okay? So this could also be a kind of confirmation on the downside, so we can break all the way down. Should this be the major corrective wave or the begin of the bear market? As far as you can see, you should follow down this perfect support line on the downside. This is my bearish scenario. This is in case the bear market is coming all the way down, okay, to destroy every single dream in case we are dumping all the way down. So what I'm expecting right here, this is the support line on the monthly chart. What we should also see perfectly is that no one is talking about right now, guys. What we should see right here is the fact that this one is perfectly falling. So what does it mean? What does it mean that we have kind of bearish divergence by also following this kind of trend? So we have perfect right here, okay, an uptrend that one day is gonna come and correct very, very bad. So could this be the support line that is gonna break to the downside? So this is the most likely scenario to happen. Okay, so let's explain this a little bit better right here. What I'm watching and what I'm expecting in this case is that, first of all, we should hold this support line on the bullish divergence to the downside. So this is the shorter time frames, okay? This is the shorter time frames. What I'm watching right now is the fact that we have bullish divergence on the short term, okay? So even though this is a monthly chart, this means that this couldn't take place, okay? If we are gonna come right here, this could be easily in the next bull cycle touching on the upper side and then coming to break this support line on the downside. So this could be the worst case scenario in case we break this support line. Could this happen tomorrow? Of course not. I'm not saying something like this. I'm not bringing the disaster right here. I'm just saying to you what I see in the charts and what I'm expecting right now, okay? So you should see this, okay, breaking. So we should see an amazing price action, and most likely this chart could come and break on the upper side, but this could happen in like many years from now. It could happen like 3-4 years from now. I'm just watching further on what I see in the bigger time frames. As far as you can see right here, I'm on the monthly chart. Nothing like this should happen tomorrow, okay? So I'm not expecting that we are gonna come break to the downside and everything will collapse tomorrow. No, I'm not saying something like this, okay? So let's go to the 2-week time frame to see a little bit better where are we right now. As far as you can see, okay, I'm gonna pulling out some bullish divergence also on the downside very nicely right here, but this could come and reverse to the downside. This of course not going to happen. It is not something that I'm expecting to happen very soon, but it could happen within 4 to 6 weeks from now, okay? So what we should see 4 to 6 weeks from now, it could and it's major the fact that we are on the weekly chart creating more bearish signal right here. So this is something you should watch. This is something you should follow up because this doesn't look great at all, okay? So in the RSI, this is a thing we should watch on the weekly chart, okay? And this is something you should follow up because on the downside, of course, we are creating a support line that this one should hold, Okay, where this could end up, I don't really know. I don't really, but I have to watch the support line at 25,000. I'm not saying that we are going to 25,000. Okay, so let's be clear. Let's be totally clear that I'm not saying that we go to the 25,000. I have to see major things happening first. I spoke about the correction. I spoke about the fact that we are in a range territory. What I should see this breaking, okay? I said from before, okay, that this one, okay, if I don't have it right here, yeah, I have it. This is the 50 weekly exponential moving average. So as far as you can see on the downside, we have bounced perfectly, okay, right here. Is this going to be a correction? Let's go back and see the facts in the charts and what happened back in time. As long as we bounce after a swing high or an all-time high right here on the 50 weekly exponential moving average, everything collapsed to the downside. This is a fact. Okay, this is a fact. Did we bounce? Okay, here we had like a swing high right here. As far as you can see, we bounced over the 50 weekly moving average, collapse. So this is like twice already, okay? This is twice. It's 1, 2 times as far as you can see right here. Third time for the history of Bitcoin. We are coming after an all-time high right here. As far as you can see, we are bouncing again over the 50 weekly moving average, exponential moving average, and then collapse on the downside. So guys, how many times have we seen after a swing high, okay, on the weekly chart collapsing? 3 times so far. This is the 4th one. This is giving a 75% chances that we are gonna break to the downside. I said it many weeks before. Every time I was watching the chart, this is the thing that I was mentioning. This is the thing you should see as well. So I said in the past, okay, let's make this clear. I went to the day chart, okay? I went to the day chart and I told you, as far as I see a consolidation right here over 30,000, the minimum level I should watch it was the 28,800. Let's see where we came. Yes, okay, we came to the 28,800. So this is the lowest level we saw, okay? I start speaking about this level from right here. We saw it down here and I said I'm expecting either a W pattern, but there is no so much power left to pull this all the way down. This happened because we haven't seen in all of this period of time any kind of retrace. We haven't seen any kind of retrace at this specific levels, okay? What is a retrace right here? We should see this breakdown, some hope coming back, and then boom, down. This is what is happening now. This is what is happening right here. So in case, okay, this is going to be this retrace, I don't really know. What I saw so far down here, it was the fact that we have bullish divergence, and I said to you something good is coming right here, and boom, it came. Okay, so we broke this descending broadening wedge on the upper side. It was very difficult and unclear to see what the hell is going on right here. But of course, the fact that this one, okay, this one was on the top was making things unclear. Okay, so what we see right now is the fact that we have bounced very nicely on the upper side. Okay, I came to my last video also to mention some things. Okay, so in a tweet that I've done, I said after this broke to the upper side, I'm gonna let you know why. Okay, I said very nicely, I remember very nicely saying that we bounced over this line. This is very bullish, but we should see a kind of, okay, a kind of reverse over this so we can make this resistance line that broke a support. This never turned into a support. That's what I said. I said this very clear. and this happened very bad. And after I mentioned also the fact that I said very nicely, okay, I'm going back to the chart very soon to show you this was a fake out, and now we are breaking the downside of this bull pennant formation. Okay, so as far as you can see, we broke to the downside of this bull pennant formation. This never happened. Okay, so we haven't seen anything right here. We haven't seen any kind of confirmation happening, and that's a very bad signal. I cannot hide this. This is very bad what happened right here. So we have one thing to watch to remind us that this can come right here on the top side, okay, and make this, turn this support into a resistance on the RSI, and this is going to look very bad. Let's go back to the chart of Bitcoin where I actually draw everything. Okay, I'm gonna be explaining what should be this, the way that I'm trading this in a short position. Okay, so guys, in case this is turning up here, I said, okay, from yesterday, that I closed all of my positions after I saw this thing breaking, not just this support line, but the second one. I closed everything right here. And first of all, I closed all my altcoin positions. I'm not trading very often altcoins. I closed everything right here because Bitcoin, bad or good, is the backup for every freaking exchange. And this is something you should know. Okay, so every time you see Bitcoin breaking major supports, just so you know, because of the market volatility and because the market cap that the rest of the altcoins are keeping on, okay, it's going to dump multiple by 2, by 3, by 5. Maybe you can see some 70% corrections in some of the altcoins. I'm afraid of this move, so I'm taking care. So I am closing very nicely my trade, everything, when it comes to something like this. It was a major level to watch, and I said my last videos, okay, if this thing will break on the upper side of this trend line, it's okay, but I'm watching right here and I'm following price action. I set it down here actually, okay. So what happened, it was that we bounced over here, and I said, before everything happened, I want to see this major trend line breaking on the upper side, so I can tell you guys that we are in the bull market. This didn't happen. You know why? I'm gonna explain to you why. Every time we are in a bull market, this kind of upside momentum, kind of symmetrical descendings, up ascending triangles, everything breaks to the upper side. This means a lot of volume. This means a lot of pressure to the upside. Buyers are buying like crazy right here. Whales have been accumulating down here. We know about it. Is this a market manipulation? I don't know right now. We are in a range territory, and that's why I am holding my horses outside of this manipulation game, even if it is or not. So please, okay, every single time that you guys are thinking to enter a trade, be cautious of what you are planning to do. I said it many times. I say it to my students. I say it to people in the academy that follow the courses. Okay, this is about trading psychology, guys. Stop trading with kamikaze trades. Stop doing revenge tradings. The worst thing that could happen to a day trader or a swing trader, every trader, is not to lose money, is not to earn money, is not to technically do anything else than be inactive in trades. This is the worst thing that can happen to a trader in his psychology. But this is the key to success in case you want to do the best trades in your life. So if you want to be a profitable trader, okay, please guys, stay out of the market if you are not sure about yourself and your trades. Please stay far from this, because you are gonna get liquidated, because you are going to lose all your freaking money. I have done this mistake, you have done this mistake, you know how it works. Okay, that's why we are going minus in our portfolios. That's why many of you are putting money from your pocket for second, third, 50th time. Stop gambling this thing. This is a freaking gamble. You have to stay out of it. You have to stay out of these kamikaze revenge tradings, because they will not end up anywhere. So what we should see right here, so I can tell you guys what I'm expecting, okay? This is something that you should know in case you are trading for many years, okay? So what I'm going to show you perfectly, okay, it's the fact that this could easily end up to a bearish pennant formation. So as far as you can see, we are having a clear resistance line from the time we dumped all the way down. This is a support line. We are expecting a move coming sooner than later. Okay, so this is true. This is true. What you also should see is the fact that we have a perfect on the 1 hour chart bearish formation on the RSI that called bear flag. So in case this breaks to the upper side again for one more time, we are technically screwed regarding if we are thinking on going for long positions. So please stay out of this. The market, it is in an indecision. You will ask me, what do you expect, okay, in this case? What you are expecting and what are you going to trade, okay? What I'm about to tell you is that this one could easily be a very nice correction. We have a very nice support line, and I explained many times that the 45,200, so it's actually right here, okay, is actually right here, is a major level to watch. We don't want to see any kind of day candlestick closing under this line, the body, okay? So if the body is actually closing under this line, we are in a big trouble. The next level to watch is not looking nice at all. Okay, so we are going to also showing what the fibs are about to say. Okay, so we are going right here. Okay, we are exactly over the golden pocket right here. It looks very nice. The 61.8 is looking very nice. It holds very nicely. Okay, we didn't dump all the way down. We just have a very nice wick, but this is a major signal that the bulls are here. Okay, so they hold it to the upper side of this level. So what you should see on this one is that if this 45,200 is going to break, then things are not looking great, because we are dumping all the way to the 0.382. This is the major level you should watch right here. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting after we break to the downside from where we are right now. What I want to say is that things are not going to look great in case we are falling on the downside. Why? As I mentioned before on the weekly time frame, the 50 exponential moving average is coming right here to the 37,000. Okay, so this is growing every single day. In case we are coming in a territory like this and we are holding, or we are just touching this, this is not looking great. This is not looking great. That's the truth. Okay, if we are going to touch this line for one more time, I'm thinking technically to remove all my hodl positions. Why? Because I know that this is not going to end up so well, and it could be easily the fact that we could dump to the 24,000, even 18. But we are not there yet. We are not there yet. This was obvious. This was obvious that something is losing momentum right here. Okay, so as far as you can see, okay, this was losing momentum from far away. This was a very nice bearish formation for the RSI. And as long as we have an ascending broadening wedge, what we should see is a break to the downside. That's normal. It's a 70% chance to break to the downside when you have an ascending broadening wedge. That's the most common thing to happen. We are technically in a freaking range. The range territory that I mentioned many times, okay? As long, guys, as we don't break this on the upper side, to see some very nice volume coming in and not a red signal on the volume side right here, we are technically in a range territory. This is what I expected. This is what I said in my video about Bitcoin bull or bear market and when it's coming. You should go and watch this video. It's everything very nicely explained. Let's go directly after you like the video, guys. After you like this video, we are going on a break for a while, and I am coming back for more so we can speak about when is the time we should trade, okay, or not.
We don't really know where we're going, but we still wanna see what's standing. So you're gonna treat me right.
Back to base, everybody. We are gonna be talking about a little bit the CPR pivots, what we see right here, guys, perfectly. That's why I'm always doing research regarding to what is happening regarding the market. Okay, so I am testing everything right here, and as far as I see, the weekly pivots are showing what we saw back here. Okay, so this major dam that follow us all the way down right here to the third weekly pivot. As far as you can see, the third weekly pivot is hitting right here. We are technically right here in the third weekly pivot for once more. What does it mean? As far as you can see, back in time, okay, if I'm going back here, you are watching perfectly that as far as we hit the third weekly pivot in every level, okay, especially in the bear side, bear cycles right here, okay, we saw that technically we didn't go and stay under the third weekly pivot. This means that technically this market, okay, what is showing right here, since we are on Wednesday, we should see this holding on the upper side of this third line. So what I'm saying is that the second pivot right here is holding perfectly for Bitcoin, and I don't see this breaking all the way down, okay, within this week. So I'm explaining perfectly. I don't want to have any misunderstandings. I don't think that we will see breaking the second and maximum the third negative pivot for this week. So as far as you can see, we hold it perfectly for once more the weekly pivots right here. Okay, this was technically perfect. The fact that we hold it at exactly this level. So the daily pivot shows right here. I don't see this breaking all the way down under this line at first for today. Okay, so until tonight 12 UTC time right here, I don't see this breaking to under this line. And what I expect is that we most likely going to see a further price action to the upper side in case we are breaking the symmetrical triangle on this side. But I'm not comfortable to trade this. I'm staying on the sidelines right here. I'm not going to trade this or the next week. If in case the scenario that has been unfolding on the backside right here, as far as you can see, we bounced on this line and then we broke after the new week started. Okay, this is what happened. That's why I'm not trading at this moment. Why? Because the bearish scenario is not yet to come, and even if it's coming, we are going to technically see right here a bearish divergence hitting on this side and breaking to the downside. This is what I'm expecting. This is what is the most likely scenario to happen in case we are touching this line on the 1 hour or 4 hour chart. Let's go directly there. Okay, so in case we are coming back here, the fact that we haven't seen any bearish divergence yet doesn't mean it's not about to come. It can come. Okay, on the 4 hour chart we can see this touching right here and then collapsing further down. I'm not saying that this is about to happen, okay, but it's also an option. Why? Because every time we have seen this one touching the third weekly pivot, as far as you can see back here, okay, we continue dumping it down. So right here we came also to touch the third weekly pivot, we broke down. Okay, major level we should watch is the next weekly pivots coming. First and second line right here, first line right here, we saw this breaking down, touching almost the third one, boom, all the way down the next week. boom, all the way down the next week. So please be cautious on what is about to come right here. Okay, so please take care how you're trading. I'm staying on the line. Okay, I'm staying back from my trading because I don't want this to make me liquidated. I don't want to see this making me breaking down, destroying my profits, taking my money. So please stay away in case you don't know what you are doing right now. This is for your own good. The fact that we have a kind of, okay, if we are going to the 8-hour chart right here, you see the Heikin-Ashi, okay, body is coming to show a kind of weakness right here. Okay, this was unpredictable, the crash, okay, but now we see kind of weakening. So does it mean we are not going to break any further down? No, we could easily see 1-2 green lines, 1-2 green candlesticks coming all the way up, hitting this line on the RSI, breaking to the downside next week. This is what you should see, this is what you should follow. If you appreciate this content, please like this video. Okay, I'm trying to show you things that no one is going to show you. Okay, I am trading right here as a professional trader, and I'm saying to you what I do, since I don't know what this freaking market is about to show. Staying sideline. I'm not trading right now since I don't know what is yet to come. Okay, so please, for God's sake, if you don't know what you are doing, if you are not a whale, no worries. Just stay for a while outside this crazy madness. Okay, because the non-volatile environment is the key to success for a very professional trader, not the opposite.
How do you feel when you wake up in the morning and you look outside your window and it's raining again? Raining again. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning and you look outside the window and it's raining
So back in here, guys. Thank you so much for liking the video. Please, if you didn't do it yet, be very nice. Just press this like button. Thank you so much for everything, right? So, this is a very nice trading area right now. Very risky, but in case you are guys a kind of day traders, you have some kind of very nice price action right here. We can see a very nice symmetrical triangle that is ready either to break to the upside or the downside. There's like 4 hours left as far as I saw by counting this very nice trade. So this is the green area where I'm expecting taking some profits right here in case I'm day trading. This is the short area in case I'm shorting. Okay, so the ratios right here very nicely we can actually calculate right here what I'm expecting to see in a very nice ratio a little bit closer. I'm gonna be taking the first profit right here, 2.6, so it's like a 6 to 6.22 to 1 ratio. This is what I'm expecting to see in case you are breaking to the upper side. You can actually take some profits right here and then continue this all the way up. We should be careful of what we are risking right here. Okay, you should put your stop loss really tight because this can turn to the upside, from the upside to the downside very fast. So this is what you should be cautious about. This is how you should trade it in case you are day trading this thing. Okay, so if you are scalping very nicely, you can trade this thing, but be cautious. Small amount of money. Don't put your everything inside this trade. Is a very risky trade. Please be cautious. Okay, what we are watching patterns to break. As far as you can see right here, we have an inverse head and shoulder pattern. In case this thing is breaking out, is a perfect inverse head and shoulder pattern. You have the left shoulder head and the right shoulder right here. Okay, so what else you should trade? Okay, we took this very nice head. I'm not gonna take it all the way up. I'm gonna take it from here. Okay, and it's taking us again to this green area. As far as you can see, this is the last take profit area. You should take it much faster of what the rest are expecting right here, because everyone is watching this all the way up to the 48,700. I don't see this breaking to the upside right now. As far as I saw also from the daily pivots, I don't see this breaking to the upper side. I don't know what is going to happen until tomorrow. Maybe you will see some further price action to the upper side, no worries. But also if you connect this to the downside, I'm not going to take it from the head. I'm going to take it a little bit earlier. Okay, so this is the signal I'm expecting right now. This is the red area where you should take profits in case you are shorting this thing, in case this support line breaks down or one more time. This is also the day trade I'm showing you right now, guys. Please smash this like button, and really I hope that I helped you as much as I could. I try to do this clear TA right here. I am a swing trader. Sometimes I like to scalp, but I wouldn't consider doing this. Maybe you can do it small amount of money. If you would like to trade this very nice beautiful night, then you can do it. It's going to break within like 4 hours from now. On the upper or the downside, we see some kind of reject right here. Maybe this bearish divergence is gonna break to the downside right here, and this one should break also to the downside from the RSI, and this would be major, to be honest. Breaking to at least like 44.5 as far as I see. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with us, and see you in the next one of Crypto Miner. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.
So you're gonna treat me right. No, we don't really know where we're going. But we still wanna see what's standing. So you're gonna treat me right. Still wanna see you standing.